a long wait today. Hello everybody, I'm sorry for keeping y'all waiting. If anybody's actually tuned in. If you are, then hello, hi. Thank you for, tuning in. Of course, like always, today we're going back to the game. The same game that we've been playing for the past 3 streams. Same, mincing rafts and wrenching minced? What? I'm sorry, I'll in full honesty, I actually have no idea. I still don't know how to start these streams. I can just sit here and talk for a little bit. Whatever's on my mind before starting the game. Oh, I forgot to refill my water bottle. I'll do that later. Small intermission in a bit. But, again, today we're gonna be Minecrafting. Last stream I believe we ended on finding the terrain to build a home somewhere. So, well, somewhere as if I didn't know where it was already. But like you'll get what I mean, surely. But yeah, last stream we did flatten out a terrain, and today I actually have a request from a friend of mine. One of my good friends suggested that whatever mob is closest to me at the moment of spawning should be terminated by hand. So I am sorry, chickens. It's not nothing personal, kid. I'll get back here. Okay, that's done. Thank you, Ruby. I know Ruby's not watching. She's an awesome person. Awesome, Ruby. I like that person. Anyway, so, if I recall correctly, my plan from last stream was to deforestate somewhere and just get a bunch of wood. Preferably, oak, because that's, a consistent color with the whole plains situation. There's still I'm gonna go stop that fire. I saw that last stream too. Where did y'all come from? Wait, why are there beds in the surface? Oh, okay, I get it. That's neat. It's actually really cool. But, yeah, I do recall seeing that last stream, so I am going to put that out before it causes any issues. And before beginning anything else. So it's basically just crop all the grass that's, like, around it. For the most part. And that should be all good. Hopefully. Like, so long as it doesn't get to the actual trees, and if it does, oh well. I can just chop them down. I do have a pair of shears on me, so if I do have to cut the leaves, I know I can. Somewhat. Anyway. Burger. Ground beef. No, pre-ground. It is literally just beef. The beef creature. What? Alright. I was eyeing that area over here for, trimming down because, well, one, if I don't like how it looks bare, I can always just, repopulate it. And two, it does follow the contour of the island, and yeah, it's just like a patch of grass here in the middle. So it's not actually connected to anything, like in particular. And so I feel like, instead of chopping down an entire area that's already connected and leaving it like barren, I feel like I would just rather cut off, like, not cut off, like just cut something that's already separated. That way, it just isn't as much of an eyesore in the end. I am so tempted to just eat that raw chicken. Hey, check this out. Oh wait, I'm full. Okay, I guess y'all win this time. All my friends always tell me, so stop doing that. So I am kind of a goblin, usually. I just do whatever comes to mind, no second thoughts. For the sake of, I'm not gonna mind that iron just for the sake of consistency. I wanna keep the terrain intact at least if I'm gonna deforestate it. I feel like that makes sense. I'm also chopping down this amount of wood because the design for a home that I currently have in my head that I've used before, it's really pretty. It uses a lot of logs, so it'll be best if I, you know, have a good amount on me. Like I'm talking like a good chunk of the infrastructure is actually just logs, so chances are I'm gonna have to make a small wood farm over here before, And if I have any left over, I'll just turn it into like charcoal probably. I feel like that's also good and efficient. Already mind that. Okay. I mean, to be fair, this is dropping like everything. There's sticks, there's saplings. Am I gonna get rid of these leaves? Nah, actually, they look pretty. Can you get rid of anything? I don't think so. Nah, I'll keep it. Everything on me. Yeah. And yeah, that's the plan for today. Just get some wood and get to building. I'm gonna be aiming for a shorter stream today because I wanna go for a walk, or more like a run, but I don't like running in the night. Though, now that I think about it, I really shouldn't. Today, funny thing, I took a hard fall and I kinda tore part of my leg open. Nothing severe, but um basically because this country that I live in, beautiful country, has such severely volatile weather, it started raining while I wasn't home. Well, I was like downstairs somewhere. Um it was started raining at 45 degrees into my room, and I had to rush over to, close it before my entire bed and bed frame got all wet. What I didn't see is that the water was actually spraying so hard through the window that it got on the floor. And our floors are made of tile. Our floors are not made of carpet. So when I rushed over to, try and close the window, I slipped and I fell. Thankfully, I braced and I didn't like break my tailbone or anything, but I did like slam the front of my calves into the underside of the edge of my bed. So I got a really bad bruise and what do you call that? An open sore, I guess. But that was in the morning, so I'm okay now for the most part. Nothing severe, no infections. I got alcohol on me every hour of my existence. Not drinking alcohol. I just keep isopropyl in my room. Why? I like to be clean. Sometimes my hands will feel a little too oily just because the weather. So I just spray oil on them to hope like help just get rid of that. And yet at the same time, I do put mineral oil on my skin, so it's kind of it contradicts itself severely. I was meaning to start stream a lot earlier today, but things happen. Couple things here and there, but nothing too bad, nothing too awful. And now we're here and we're in it to win it. We're good. What do we have? Oh, okay. Inventory's kind of full. Just gonna eat these so I can like make some space. Uh, what else could I get rid of? Birch Lodge. I could make this rusty spruce planks into something. Almost have a stack of saplings. But I have nothing else that I can put in bundles right now. Well, if I run out of inventory space, that's fine. I'll probably just come back for it later. I do have to make a chest eventually. But I would rather wait until the home is complete. Whatever, like wherever I'm gonna stay. So, wait a minute. Wait, that's natural? I didn't know I could. What? That's so cool. Well, I didn't know that this was a thing. Just chop down trees? That's cool. I'll keep that there. I'm not gonna break that down. I got birch. I got oak. I got black. I got white. Okay, my inventory is starting to get full. Yeah, I can't fit the birch saplings, but to be fair, I'm probably not going to be using them. I'm just going to sprint circles around here. Just try and, you know, get some health down so I can eat the apples. Because I don't want to just throw them. I could make golden apples, maybe. So I do have a bunch of gold. Uh, yeah, actually, I could probably do that. Hang on. Where's my gold? Here we are. Take that out. And just one of these. Take this. And get rid of this, the... Ah! I'm not gonna use the seeds anyway, so... Shockingly, I don't plan on farming. Not yet, at least, and if I'm gonna farm, I'm probably gonna farm potatoes. Or carrots, because with carrots, I can make golden carrots. I have yet to actually install any plugins, to make streams interactive. I'll probably do that, what, next week or so? Ooh, and that reminds me. I've been sort of like working on a schedule, so I'll be able to put that into my, you know, what's the name of it? The schedule feature in Twitch. I plan on doing streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so every other weekday. Like, like give or take. Every other weekday, and then taking the weekends off. Even though I do nothing else, it's still good for you. That way I also don't overwork myself. Ideally I would be streaming on the weekends, because that's when most people are available, I suppose. Like, obviously, if I wanna be hip with the working class, I'm gonna have to stream whenever they're not working. But to be fair, I do start streams at least in my time out of like about what time is it? Currently it's 6:30. I started like half an hour ago, so I start streams at like 6 or so. By that time, it would probably be on your way to getting home, I think. I'm not sure. I don't work. I'm not just not able to get a job yet. I'm not old enough. No, I'm not. I'm not like I'm not 13. Okay, I'm a couple months away from being a full-grown adult. I just I don't live in the USA, so we don't work since we're 15. Obviously, I wish I could. I desperately want to get a job. I want to earn some money. So many things I want to do, and I'm like think of things I want to buy. I want to make cosplays, but I don't have the money because I just can't get any. It makes me a bit guilty sometimes. It makes me feel guilty because I just can't earn at all. Like, even if I wanted to, there's just no way for me because I'm just not the right age yet. Which, of course, is a shame. But hey, we're getting too personal here. Thing is, the schedule's gonna run every other weekday starting from Monday. So Monday, Wednesday, and then Friday. Then take a weekend off and, have a good live stream balance. It'll be especially much easier to do once I'm not in college anymore. Wait, I already have a chest. Oh well. Because once I'm not in college anymore, I'll have a lot more like available just straight up time to do things. Not like I don't right now, but it's still like I have like 2 essays that I have to write right now to like the next couple of weeks. I have one due the 24th, so like in 2 days. I already have the halfway done with that one, but still. Okay. So this is a square home, ideally. I could make it longer. I would probably want to flatten out this small slope here to make more like straight up space. Although I like this shape, but I gotta think. Maybe over here instead. Yeah, I could mix it with the ground. I don't mind that. Here, let's see. Start like right here-ish. From here to here, maybe? Yeah. Just do from here, because I do need the edges of the thing. Here to here-ish. So... Yeah, let's try it here. Or maybe I should just measure from the front of the beach edge wall. Okay, so from here all the way over here-ish. And then we could probably have like a porch somewhere. Trying to remember what the layout is. Yeah, so it's corner, block, corner, and the door would be right here, so think about here would be the porch probably. So corner, wall, corner, wall, corner, wall, corner, wall, corner, wall, corner, wall. So that would be here ideally. Yeah. Corner, wall, corner, wall, corner, wall, corner, wall, corner, wall, corner. No. Wall, so then corner here. Okay, yeah. That was correct the first time. Alright! So corner, so yeah. Wall, corner, wall, 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 corner, wall. I could extend one here. Okay. I could, yeah, I'll bring it, I could bring it a bit in, like, so that it's not as square, maybe. Make it a bit longer. By the way, so this would just be, like, the space that I have inside. So let's line that up. Definitely not the biggest one that I've built of these. Usually, see, this kind of, like, flooring is usually really handy for homes with 2 floors, because I just can just build porches all around them. Right now I'm making the porch not on the front, because, actually, wait, no, I could make it on the front, because I have the space here. We'll see, I'll just line it up first, let's see. So the layout would be a bit like here. You don't go there. Okay. How's the delay looking? All good. Definitely not as many people watching, of course, but it should be okay. Not really doing much anyway. To be fair, I don't really advertise these streams, in my defense. Like, there's just not much that I do in terms of, like, getting people to come and watch, just because I don't have anybody to advertise to, and I just don't like doing it. So now I'm thinking, I believe I usually did in like an alternating pattern. Like, these weren't always windows. So I'm thinking, did I leave enough room to alternate them this way? Because, like, from here, for instance, I can do, like, window, wall, and then window. Then this would also be window, wall, window, wall, window, wall, window, wall. No. Ideally, I would have one more. So these are, like, these two would be windows. Like, the whole corners of them. I can do that. Hang on. See, this is why I said this build requires a lot of logs. As you can see, I already ran through a stack just making out the, like, making the layout. And that's considering that the house is a lot of blocks tall. Like, I believe these pillars are supposed to be, like, what? About, like 4 or so tall? So you get what I mean. Alright, this should be good. Ideally, I'm gonna start, like, building how I usually build these. It's like a preset that I use for most of my survival things, just because it's pretty and really therapeutic to actually build. I usually put stairs wherever I'm gonna put walls. Well, really around everything, like just underneath to give it some shape. But especially now, I'm probably gonna mark them where the walls would be so I can remember. Yeah. So this would be where the door is. So here I would use just a regular, probably just as long as it looks good. Window, wall. Mm, mm. Perfect. Alright. So based on that, I can then add the porch that I was talking about. Right? Or mark it out at least. Mm, thereabouts? Maybe. No. Let's start over here to these, because it does have fences. Hmm. I'm gonna need so many more trees. So I usually make these out of blossom trees, which are a bit bigger, so I guess it checks out. I'm gonna need to plant a lot more. Where's the saplings? Come here. Did I leave anything in there? I did. No, but I need that. Whoop. Whoops. You have to put the CD in your computer. Ow! Sorry, I keep forgetting that's loud. I apologize, everybody, for yelling so much. It is very much in my nature, so I cannot help it. I'm just naturally loud. Okay, that should be good enough. Let's build with what we have right now. I'm gonna start smelting some glass to make the windows. Ideally, I'll also finish like marking the height. It's like 3, and then I would use 4 up here. Yeah, so like it's about 3 blocks tall, the house. Then I would use corners. I'm actually not sure. I'm just gonna improvise. It's too low. Yeah, let's just improvise, you know? A little creativity. Unlike the nether. Ow. I wonder if that looks better or not. No. Looks messy. I could use a door here. It would not line up with the actual... Not a door, I mean. I could use a stair, which I know I have one left. Yeah. So then this would just be windows. Hmm. Just pondering what the design would be. Actually, this front, I don't think I have to line it up with anything, because most of that's gonna be hidden, so I could save up on logs by just not covering that up. Hmm. Let's just build and see how it goes. No floor texturing at all. It's a first, ladies and gentlemen. This shit does not know how to build. We're first mining, now we're crafting. Just simply a revelation. parkour. I'm actually landing on anything, so it's not quite parkour. Well, aw, man! It's close enough. Okay, now I'm thinking, am I doing this? I think I might be doing this wrong. Oh, we got a bot. We got a bot. Hello there. Just for the safety of everything, I'm just gonna ban you. I apologize in advance. Yeah, you might not be doing something right. I don't entirely remember what. Hmm. Maybe I should go look at a reference. So I genuinely don't recall how I actually built this, but I'm sure that I do. That doesn't mean anything. And I do play other packs, so I'm gonna check screenshots. Do I have any screenshots of that game? Um, is it in Forge? No. Was it? No. Mm, currently just browsing through my mod packs to try and find a picture. I swear I have a reference to how I usually built this. I don't know. I cannot find it like anywhere. Hmm. Give me just a little moment. Trying to figure out where I could possibly keep that. Mm, huh. Taking a bit too long to find this. Where, genuinely, where is it? I know I have a picture of that. Hi, Kay. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently trying to find a picture as a reference for a build I'm currently making. So I'm not entirely sure how I actually build it. So I'm just trying to find a silly reminder for myself. So I know I took a picture of this, but I just don't quite recall where. Where did I put it? Actually, where is it? Hmm. Here it is. Um. Yeah, I'm definitely building that wrong. Yep, I am for sure doing this incorrectly. So let's rethink this. So, I'm probably gonna keep the frame, at least the front one, because I already have that established. I like how that, like where that is. But the layout is different than I actually expected. It's hmm, basically it's like a here's I'll build it out that way I can have a proper reference myself. From what I'm seeing here, it is using like spacings of 3, basically build walls into. Actually, I can just use this as a. And I've got to reduce the size of this if I'm gonna build it like this. Yeah, I was for sure building this incorrectly. So hey, I'm glad I noticed in time. Technically, I am like following a quote-unquote template, I suppose. But it's just the way that I usually build it. I'm not really looking for tutorials or anything. But I do have to turn all of this down now. Ugh. And possibly, like very, very possibly, I might have to resize that length over there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then this just gets trimmed. Yeah. Hey, all that grew already. Right, I have extra tick speed. Yeah, that's right. Forgot. Okay. So we have to count. Really quick. We have to count. Okay, I would have to size this out even more. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna. So let's see over here. Yeah, I gotta redo this port as well. So 1, 2, 3, and then a log right at the third, like fourth block here. Roughly. Yeah. If you see me tabbing out, it's just because I'm looking at, how this was built. Still. Like, well, how I built it myself. It's really oddly specific. You'll see in a minute. So the door would actually go in the middle of these. Like that. Then, all around here, this would be... I keep losing my words. I'm trying to explain things, but I'm just doing. Honestly. Like, I'm just building, not really thinking about it. I'll just work on this silently for a little bit, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, I'm also gonna have to cut it down this lengthwise. Since this is a new corner, I'll... okay, again, now I'm thinking. Maybe I just add an extra segment, because it is gonna be relatively small like this. It's gonna be thin. Do I have space to add another? Hang on. Not this side. It's kind of just making textured walls, basically, in segments of 3 or so. So, like, you have 3 blocks, and then they're surrounded by logs, just for the sake of it looking pretty. It ends up looking really cool. Then the stairs are just used for texturing on the outside. I could probably terraform a little bit. It's huge. I can work with this. I just put a bit of sand there, or just extend the log, maybe? Where's my... oh, here it is. Yeah, okay, that's better. Yeah, I was thinking, that's too many logs. Yeah, I was right, it was too many logs, because I was doing it incorrectly. My memory has failed me! How could it? I can remember 700 different songs, and Somehow I can't remember the layout of my own home. It's turning night. Hi, Pasta. Welcome to stream. Happy to see you. Small recap we're currently building. I don't know for how long I've been streaming already, but I am finally, after 3 whole streams, making myself a home. Just because I want to have a place to settle. Probably gonna have to fill this in with more sand, because this pathway here is a bit dangerous. Or add like a back door somewhere. 40 minutes? Thank you. I'm considering not streaming for nearly as long today, because I did want to go for a run, and I'm hoping it doesn't get too late. You know, later means less cars on the road, but I also don't want to not be seen on the road, because I don't exactly have like a, what do you call those? A fluorescent vest, however you call it. The things that glow and they make you be seen in the nighttime. Like predator animal eyes. I don't know. Okay, now with this in mind, I can actually start. Yeah, high visibility. That's correct. Thank you. Gotta learn the vocab. I gotta communicate with all the Americans. Hello, fish. Welcome to stream. First time chatter. That's cool. You wanna meet someone named Fizz? Hi, Fizz. it's like Fizz. It's right here on stream. Hi, Fizz. Okay, now I'm thinking, is the porch too big? Hang on a second. Again, looking at my own references. Doesn't seem like it is. It's about that size. Okay, that's bad. That goes right here. Four windows open right now. 4 windows in your home? Or on your computer? No, on your computer. That's good ventilation right there. Good ventilation on computer. You have 4 windows open. Kay has 7. You guys do not want to know how many YouTube tabs I have open at every other moment. I have to unload them all. Watch later list? Nah, I just keep tabs open. Okay. There's some chat activity going on. That's nice. Yeah, I was analyzing, and usually I make the roof like this way, slanted. So I'm probably not gonna actually add logs that way, but I will add them this way just for the framing, because this part is visible. I'm not gonna actually build the whole walls up right now. I just want to have the frame laid out. I have an idea of the proportions before I actually begin. I should be smelting all my sand before I hang on. Where's my furnaces? Here they are. I left a furnace somewhere. I used to have 4. I don't know where I left it. Yeah, I used to have 4 furnaces. I'm not sure why I might have actually put them. Bumble got hungry. Yeah, probably. By the way, there's a couple stream chat rules. I don't know if can you guys see those? I'm not sure if I set them up properly. Neat. So they are set up properly. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. You're not gonna hydrate? You're gonna get a warning for that. You gotta be careful. It's stream policy. You have to hydrate at least once. Says me, who doesn't actually have water in my water bottle. I forgot to fill it before streams. I've just been talking for like 50 minutes without actually doing anything. There was a noise? What noise? Hang on, what? Oh, you squeaked. Um, you squeaked anything. I do that sometimes. If I did, then, well. Oh, no, it's when I talk. Sometimes when I do like a switch up, like, when I say like, oh, I remember now. My voice goes really high, so it probably just goes really, that might be what you heard. Brain's buffering right now. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I know what I had to do. I gotta get more wood. No, no, I could make charcoal out of this. But there, this, yeah. 7 burger. Eat burger. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No. I'm not mining that that big tree. I'm not in the mood to mine a big tree. Burn it? No! Sometimes I'm gonna burn all the other trees around it. If I have bad habits, you have worse. Worse ones. My grammar doesn't work sometimes. Me when I forget a word at the end of my sentence. I haven't drank water today. I am going to warn you. Go drink some water. Why are you guys so unhealthy? I'm just joking. Don't worry. If you don't want to drink water, don't drink water, but I recommend it. Have you? Yes, I have. What do you think? My bottle's empty. In the last 50 minutes? Touche. Not in the last 50 minutes, but today I've drank like 3 of them, and my bottle's like, what, 3/4 of a liter or so? Water's yummy, in my defense. I don't know about you guys. I've heard that water doesn't taste all that good around other parts of the world. Over here, it's shockingly like normal. Drink a liter. A liter as in like a liter with a T, not a D. Sorry, I don't drink ladders. Lord forbid I'm Latino, okay? Liter. Leather. Guys! What do you mean water tastes? Do you... Okay, I actually have a way to explain this to you. Um, from a post that I've seen somewhere on YouTube. Um, water does have a taste. The taste changes usually depending on where you are for a variety of different reasons. I've heard, for instance, that in the USA, water tastes a bit metallic if you don't filter it, just because of the general pipe systems that are used, which are like ancient, like ancient. There's really really old, like usually copper piping, but it's usually really hard to describe the taste of water because you've drank the water your whole life. It's also usually why purified water from, like, bottles tends to taste so weird. It's just because it's different. And a way to describe, like, roughly what the difference is like. Yeah, you don't taste it because you've probably been drinking it your whole life. Like, well, I hope you've been drinking water. If you were to go somewhere else and drank the water from that place in particular, you would probably feel that it tastes a bit different. And apparently, that's something that can be explained in the same way that you can explain the noise in a room. Every single room, based on the things in it and the kind of behavior that's going on inside of it, has a different noise. And if you were to say record voice lines in a particular room, you couldn't just slap any old type of white noise over it because it would sound weirdly uncanny in a really subtle way. It would just not sound okay. So every single room has a particular type of noise, which no other room has. And that's kind of the way that water tastes, apparently. What's the last day I drank water? Please tell me you haven't drank water in the past day. Like, please don't tell me you haven't been drinking water. Go, okay, I formally. You need to go drink water, like, right now. I add a rule and then everybody's breaking it. I can't believe it. What has this world come to? I mean, to be fair, what was I expecting? Coherence? Probably not. Alright. The glass, right? I don't want to, like, do too many things at once, so I'm just gonna, do this real quick. So I'm helpless, okay? Well, maybe if you drank water, it would make you a bit less helpless, I think. Just a little bit. It can't be that hard. I hope. Is it hard to drink water? Does borax count as hydration? I make a rule and nobody follows it. Is it that difficult to stay hydrated? I mean, I guess borax counts. Wait, no, isn't borax? Isn't that? No, 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 no. Hang on. Borax is a chemical. What chemical was it? That's a particular chemical that is the opposite. Yeah, borax is a salt. It's the opposite of hydration. It sucks water out of things. I mean, maybe if you wanna drink salt, I suppose, but I don't. Me personally, I don't think it counts. if I hear one more of you say you haven't drank water, I swear. Does coffee count as hydration? Technically, because you do make coffee using water, but at the same time it has other things in it. Well, then again, I guess by technical definition, I guess it does, but I think it'll make you more thirsty over time, just because it'll it raises other things in your body, which I believe. I mean, I think adrenaline can cause sweating over time and other symptoms, which may cause water to escape your body. So I'm not sure. Maybe if you want it to count, but that's the wrong wall. It's supposed to be the length, like the lengthwise one, I believe. No, it is meant to be this one. Never mind. Biology lesson. Well, what can I say? I'm kind of a nerd. Not a good one, but I am kind of a nerd. Ow. Um. Nope. We're okay. I don't have any more logs. I gotta go get more. I guess I'll mine the big trees. I would say something. What would you say? Actually, maybe don't say it. Actually, yeah. On second thought, maybe keep it to yourself. I gotta get a new one. Friggin' axe from what's a bad store? 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven axe. I did it wrong again. I did it wrong again. This is meant to be here in the on the inside, not I didn't really gotta make it. I'm just gonna make two axes. So I'm probably gonna need to like make one anyway. Push the locks out by one? No. It's like 'cause I already have the area of the house, and I don't want to change that right now. Maybe I would, but just not at this current moment. Hang on a second. Making sure that I'm seeing this right. Um. Yeah. Okay. So this is the right size. I'm just seeing if the size of the porch is the right one, because I honestly I was not sure, but I think it is. Been streaming for an hour and 2 minutes apparently. So once I'm done replacing all the planks, I'm gonna do a small intermission, get some water, stretch, and I advise that y'all go get some water as well. Water, a drink, a snack. Go treat yourself a little bit. Be nice to yourselves. Your body will appreciate it. It's gonna be a kind of a boring stream today because not really doing much other than this. What's in water? Molecules. H2O, that's hydrogen and oxygen. Yeah. Based on food influencer descriptions, it could technically kill you. It most likely will give you cancer. That's why you should buy our supplements. New water. Water without all the chemicals in it. It costs about 3,000 times as much as water does. Everyone who drinks it has died. You know what? Facts. You are correct. Everybody who's drank water has died, actually. I drink water and I'm not dead? It must be a zombie. Politely. It's a slow killer. You're a slow killer. Roasted, dude. I'm very fast. Well, let's not be hasty. That might be a little extreme. Okay, I kindly ask that you stop killing people and go drink some water instead. Ow! No buts. Go drink water. Bread tastes better than key. I mean, I hope so. I hope that metal tastes worse than your bread. I would not want to live in a country where bread tastes like metal, or vice versa. Key made of bread. Just a cookie, maybe? Or hardtack, maybe. Hardtack is that the parrot bread that's like really hard. Basically a stone of just dough. It's just like dough, water, a bit of salt. Absolutely no water in the bread because it's meant to last months without like refrigeration or anything. Bread made of key. Uh, well, if you can figure it out, kudos to you. I think I'll pass. Let's call the brick. No, silly, you don't make keys out of concrete. Loaf of clay. No, silly, you don't make keys out of concrete. Am I reading that right? Are you guys saying key like what goes in a lock, or am I having some miscommunication here? Bricks are loaves of clay. I mean, you're not wrong. You put it in an oven before it hardens up. To be fair, actually, yeah, you're not wrong. Bricks are just loaves of clay. Without no, it's not, because that would be like saying that bread is a loaf of dough. But you don't say loaf of dough, or do you? I mean, I don't judge. It's nighttime, the stars are out, and you're going to bed. And you say, hey, I want to see some stars. Well, let's open the blind and see if we can find some stars out today. Something funny I can zoom into. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll go to bed. Why have I not put torches around my bed? Actually, raw bread is loaf of dough. Yeah, but when you cook the bread, don't I? Are you calling me a loaf of dough? You know what? Touche. Why would you torch your bed? To avoid the monsters getting in there, silly. I don't wanna sleep around monsters. Why am I suddenly a loaf of things? What are you guys saying? Are you gonna attack me? Are you chill? Friend? Buddy? Pal? Amigo? Okay. I fight with him. Name him Dremiski. Dremiski. It's a cool sounding name, but I fear that it might be It's the name of someone problematic and I'm just not aware of it. Straminsky almost sounds like the name for like a politician or something. Kill friend? No! He's friend. He's chill. No, I don't want to kill it. I'll kill this one. Okay. Oh, I should probably put in the glass. Or finish doing the... I'll finish doing those. I don't need more stairs. Some more stuff in general. The end is never the end, 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 is never the... I'm not gonna do that. Look up Drumski Helldivers. You know what? I will. This one's. Oh, I see. I see. I remember this guy. Yeah. Yeah, he is friend. If I had a way to put pictures on stream, I would show you guys, but I don't think I do. And I don't want to set that up right now. Maybe I will someday. I should have like quick access showing things on stream buttons or something. You can with OBS, I think? Yeah, most likely. I know I can do, like application streams and whatnot. I could probably just tie that to my what's the name of it? My gallery? But I'm not gonna do that right now. How do I mix again? Oh, there we go. Here's hoping I don't have to, like, move this again. I'm not sure I like that. But then again, there's nothing I can do about it, because that is the corner. That's kind of how I always do it. I said about 10 minutes ago that I was gonna go get some water. I've done none of that. Then go get some water, duh. You know what? You're very smart. I should go get some water. Put this letter here, and that's gonna be the framing for my door frame. No, that's not a door frame. What do you call this? Let's say this is the entrance and the porch. What if humans had ears? Crazy. Crazy indeed. What if humans had ears? Oh man. Well, let's hope we can hear soon. If humans had tails, we'll probably just start flying around. Oh no, start flying out of so much weighing. Most likely. For a moment, I thought you were making like a Tails reference. Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic Hedge. No, I said Sonic Hedge. Like a Stonehenge. Actually, not henge. Not with an N. I said just hedge. I'm not even. Can I type that out? Hedge. Hedge. What is a yoctometer? I wish I could tell you. I have no idea. And I'm scared to find out. Because I'm not. I don't want to, you know. I don't. I don't entirely trust the audience yet. Look it up for real. I'll pass for now. Maybe once I'm back from getting water. I'm gonna break down this log and then go. I've been trying my darn best to avoid swearing in these streams. I I think I once or twice might have done it just because I got scared or something. I honestly don't actually remember. But that's also the reason why I don't label these streams as like crowd friendly or anything. I mean, I might as well be, but then again, I also talk about kind of everything. Hello, welcome to the stream. Um, kind of like a semi-inconvenient timing. I was about to go take a break and get some water, but hey, I don't count. That's surely alright. Okay, I'm gonna stop giving myself side quests. There's a piece of stair I gotta put over there, but who dat? I'm not entirely sure, but hey, it's nice to have people around here just in general. Never mind. You have to water yourself? Um, I don't think I'm a plant, but that does remind me there's a. No, I did water my plants today. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, Trap's gonna say something earlier. I don't have to imagine having a tail. I can just put on my fursuit. Oh, that's awesome, actually. That's so cool. Yeah, if you want, you can just become real life fox. Wish I had a fursuit. Same. Life goals right there. Someday I'll be able to make a suit exclusively from the earnings of streaming or maybe music. Shameless self promo. You can find my YouTube account in the the Twitch account bio. Oh jeez. I had a network error. Did anyone else just have like a networking error or something? Hang on. Doesn't say that I've dropped any frames. That might just be an issue on my end. Hmm. Well, thank you for letting me know. Either way, like I said, I am going to take a small break and get some water and a snack. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. I'll leave you guys with some music so you don't go insane. So we'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, we're back now. I'll be fully honest with you guys. As a snack, I just had like 2 spoonfuls of like peanut butter. I did not have anything else. But I did have water. I hope you guys had water too. It's very important. And it's actually extreme rules that you stay hydrated. Anyway, I'm gonna turn down the music and we're gonna get back to the game. I see you guys were talking about really important matters. Okay, you're gonna get banned. Just kidding. Not 4 spoons? That might be a little extreme, I think. Just a little bit. I'm running back and forth trying to like figure out what I have to do right now. I am gonna plant more trees real quick. So I have enough for later, because I do still have to make all the roof stuffs. And again, I can probably just make charcoal out of these if I want to. Leave these back in the chest. Well, the entire stock of spoons. I don't eat metal. And if I did, I would probably get fat. There's 6 people watching right now. That's actually awesome. I don't think we've ever actually had that many people in the stream before. Would I mean that I don't eat metal? I just don't eat metal. Disappointed? Well, I'm sorry. I'll start my metal eating practices right now. Once I'm done with this stream. Well, that is actually really pretty. I just have a clear view of the sunset right here. Good boy! I'm gonna sleep before I get any mob spawning on my lawn. 500 spoons. 500 hamburger. Hang on. That sandy sound that I keep hearing is frightening because I keep thinking it's footsteps. Now listen to it for a moment. That is not normal. What? Sand does not just make that noise. It's kind of creepy. What was I doing? Oh, right. I was gonna... What was I gonna... I'm building right now. I just gotta finish building. I get distracted so easily. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm most likely gonna have to make the... I'm gonna have to start making the roof before I do anything else, just because I have everything kind of ready, but it's all missing a bit of shape, so I keep getting, like, disoriented, because I just, I don't remember what any of this looks like. Once again, I have... Where's the reference picture again? I need to keep that on hand, because I keep forgetting. I don't recall if the ceiling went through or in front of the... Okay, no, I do have to put it in front of the logs, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so this is regular roofing. Stair time. Have you ever made a lead out of lead or let something have lead with something that need lead? I'm not even gonna try to read that properly. Can you make a big 67 in front of the house for me? No. I can maybe put it on a sign, but I'll probably put it like a secret here beneath the porch. But you gotta pay me 2 Subway sandwiches. You know, 2 whole sandwiches. My prices are very expensive indeed. If you can afford 2 whole sandwiches, then you might as well have my channel too. Oh, jeez. Why are engines so loud outside? God, I hate this country. People are allowed to just not have mufflers on their cars, and I really dislike that. So I'm really jumpy. Are you guys trying to? Are you guys trying to give me an aneurysm? That's murder, you know. It's not good. You're not supposed to do that. Who's paying you? I want some of that money. Clearly, if you hire a hitman, you have enough money to murder somebody. Let's get this bread. Oh, jeez. Poor thing walked into electric fenceman sentence. Ah, yes. Jonah's really jumpy. Who could have guessed? Well, first of all, it's not my fault I get so, like, scared so easily. Noises are loud. I might be autistic, but I'm not sure. Might? Yes, might. I'm not diagnosed by any means. I would say I'm almost certain, but I am actually not. Like, I actually have no idea. I could be. It's definitely a possibility, but I don't want to jump into any conclusions just because, you know, self-diagnosing is not good. It could lead to a lot of problems, both mentally and possibly physically, in different ways. We've got something going on. I mean, this looks pretty neat. Well, screw me in particular, then. Oh, pretty music. I should start making ladders just for easy access to the ceiling area. I'm gonna go chop down some wood. And I'll bring my second axe with me because I feel like it's gonna break. It might. It might just break. I'm not sure, but I have a feeling. Somebody's watching me. And I've got no privacy. Whoa. Sometimes you just gotta feel like somebody's watching you. should make a cow farm, now I'm thinking about it. You know, steak is really good. But again, I'm thinking maybe I'll just make golden carrots. I have a couple in my inventory. I haven't used them yet because I have potatoes. But like, look at the saturation they give. Just a little bit more hunger, yes, but it's still a lot. What if we make a farm? A bit too complicated, I think. Plant chicken, Jonah. It's easy. Maybe. I mean, could try. The soil, maybe. In the lava. Steve's lava chick. So you can grow chicken. You know what? You're right. I might just grow. I might just go grow a chicken. Grow us offline, by the way. Excuse me. What? I planted a cow to make a chicken tree with liquid cheese. Okay, I'm starting to realize there's a lot of chat interaction. That's awesome. But I'm really bad at playing and reading. Yeah, I paused the game to read that. Simply baffling. It is incredible stuff, I tell you. Oh, I ran out of space. It's gonna be such a mess when I have chat alerts enabled. Like, I've seen that some people will have like points that you earn when you just watch your streams. It's like the longer you watch, the more points you get, and eventually you can redeem those to make like text to speech alerts in chat. And I might set that up someday. I feel like that would be really fun. But again, in the same way that I haven't actually set up the pretty sure that's bits. No, like and bits are the currency. You buy bits, like that's actual money. But there's other points that are like channel specific that you redeem by just watching. I don't know what plugin gives that, but I have seen that before. There's this guy Bird that I like watching, really funny guy, and I do remember once he did have that you can redeem like emojis and stuff, temporary subscriptions, integrated thing in Twitch. And yeah, I do know that you do streaming, so like, if you wanna help me out, I wouldn't mind. I'm assuming I gotta be like an affiliate for something like that, for something like or something. I mean, I would assume. Maybe I'll set that up then. It would be fun. I just don't really have too much to redeem those points with, honestly. I would have to get chat alerts enabled and maybe finally integrate chat into the actual stream. I would put it like I don't know in the upper right corner. Wait, can you see my cursor? Is my cursor visible? Hang on. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I just kinda had to like wait for the screen to show up in my preview. But yeah, maybe up in this corner I could like put chat because I don't think anything shows up here. Other than maybe effects and achievements. Or maybe here in the middle. That would be good too. Or here, because this is where I tend to put my This is where I tend to put my videos when I'm playing alone. I'll just put chat in there, like so it's visible in future streams. But then again, I don't have chat moderation. So like, I also don't want to have people moderating my 6-year streams. I appreciate the offer, but I'm not looking for mods right now. Let's see customize UIs. Wait, is that for Minecraft or for streaming? Minecraft. Hmm. Oh, maybe I'll consider it, but like, I'm trying to keep mod usage to like the minimum right now. Putting out to integration. Or I was thinking maybe I could just use the UI, like the UI mod, to move it around, so I have more space on my screen. I mean, right now I do know I have the chat a lot. Oh wait, right, you guys cannot see chat whenever I chat in game, but I do have the in-game chat a bit smaller, so I resized that particularly. I could probably just make custom UI for the chat. I mean, don't take this as like a bragging or something, but I made all the intermission and whatever screens. I think it's really pretty, personally. Like everything you see in the stream is actually handmade, except maybe for the game, which I didn't make. I wish I did. Like the background and the little character talking. But things with like by using plugins, obviously, I have VitoTube Mini for the voice response, and I use a waveform plugin for OBS just to get the um what was it? The what was that called? The waveforms that you see in the intermissions and whatnot. That's all playing live. Like I actually have the music coming straight from FL Studio every time I stream. Most likely not really, resource efficient, but who cares? My computer can probably handle it. I mean, it's not having issues yet, so. Boy, could you stop walking into an electric fence? I don't think that's healthy for you. Okay, where do you guys keep finding all these electric fences? I did not invest in all of this. Quit electrocuting yourselves. The electric fence store? You know what? Touche. Like, yeah, why didn't I think of that? I am at soup. What is there at soup? Go into the next aisle. Where are you right now? I'm at the soap store. Soup is actually a real place, mind you. It is a real store, I believe. Are you a cake, Jonah? I hope not. I don't think I'm cake. If I am, then probably not that yummy. I don't think I taste very good. Probably like a lot of chemicals and bad habits and a lot of like lifelong regrets. How do you know? I don't. That's what I'm saying. I hope I'm not. I don't want to be cake. Contrary to popular belief, I do not want to be cake. Is that? No, that's not right, is it? No. Huh? No, it's not. No, 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 no. That's no, 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 no. Okay, so what do I do about this? Oh, my axe, right? See, I'm trying to see how to blend this in, because it's like this works, but maybe the real friends. No, maybe the real cake was the friends we met along the way. You know what? I'll drink to that. Water, I mean. I don't drink alcohol. I legally cannot. And do I want to? Not really. I feel like I would probably die. And shockingly, I don't actually want to die. I feel like, again, I feel like that wouldn't be too healthy for me. So I'm not going to. Is the cake real? No. Unfortunately, it is merely just a myth created for the sake of marketing. Cake is not actually a real food. I'm sorry. Could perhaps picture the idea of cake, and that'll satisfy your needs. Cake is real? No, it's not. Stop lying to my audience. The cake is not real. Don't believe this madman. You know what is real, though? Cookies, which I actually know how to make. They're really yummy. Should make slabs. Now I think about it. Okay, yeah, how do I integrate this roof? This reaches up here, so... Ow! Ow! First off, ow! So, okay. So the roof ends here, so I would do this, and then this, and then start building off of that. Oh, nighttime's falling. See, I'm not actually sure. Maybe it's real, maybe it's fake. I can't really tell you. Like, I am actually not. You should talk about that with the scientists. I am not part of the science team. Not anymore, at least, so legally I cannot give you an answer. So, I apologize, but this is not my field of expertise. Let's go to bed before any mobs spawn again. What's next? Camera aperture? Your field of expertise? What? Ah, yes. I love me some genealogy. I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemon. I just made 37 buttons. God damn it, I just made 37 buttons. Maybe I wasn't thinking that much. Oh, god damn it. Also, that noise was me clapping. I'm sorry if that sounded weird through the microphone. This microphone's crap. Use the buttons for wheels? I do plan on making redstone eventually, so maybe I'll just make a, maybe I'll just make like a button hub using... If I ever make redstone, maybe I'll just keep these and make everything out of buttons. So I'll just integrate a T-flip-flop into everything. I'll go plant some more saplings. When I 50 lemons, you make 37 buttons. Facts. Very much so. That is the instruction from the man himself. When life gives you lemons, make 37 buttons. Life gives you lemons, don't make staircases. Get mad! Are you not gonna question 925 cars? Not really. 9.25, so 9.5. Why would I? I have no reason to. Hmm. 0.25? I think so. Cause yeah, it's half of a... Wait, no, did I say 9.5 or 9.25? God, no, that's not an issue with my... That's just an issue with me talking. My my grammar is just not good, okay? Okay, I said 9.5. Yeah, my bad. I meant 9.25. I'm becoming the furry excusey. I already cannot speak. I'm gonna go down again. How tall should I make the slope? I could make the roof reasonably flat. Maybe I'll do one more, because I could make an attic. Just keep, like, chests in there. Or barrels. So yeah, because right now, if I were to make the floor right here, I would have a really low ceiling. So I'll add, like, one more. It's very intricate gaming going on right here. There's no gaming more intricate than this. Minecraft building. Apple, this stream has not been all that interesting, and yet we're already almost at 2 hours. There's 7 people here. That's awesome. That's I think it's the most people we've like had in a while. Usually it's just like 3 to 4. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. On my end it shows 7, so I'm not sure. If there are 5, then well, that's still nice. But if it's showing 7, then it's good for statistics. Does it look good? I don't want to. Yeah, sure. Cause I don't want to just make one more slab for that. Maybe it's just counting interactive viewers. I don't know. But on my end, it does just say 7. Oh, there's 7. Okay, so I wasn't okay. Right, I wasn't hallucinating. I think viewers don't update automatically, so it probably was just buffering that on your end. That's what I'm assuming, at least. Most likely situation. 8? There's 8 people! That's awesome! That is actually really cool. I've never seen the number go that high. 9? Hi everyone! There's 9 people here! That's so cool! Yeah. First thing people see is a cat. Hi everybody! I've never seen a number go that high. That's so cool. That's never. Sorry, I have a really ugly laugh, but it's just really cool. Did I just meow? I don't think so. I hope not. I just laughed, but I have a really ugly laugh. Hmm, ran out of. I gotta go back down. Okay, I think I gotta chop down more trees. So I'm running out of wood. I've never seen the viewer count go that high. Dude, that's actually really cool. I think it's going down now, but still. We had 9 people. That's cool. 9 people. I think that's more more people than the amount of friends I have in person. It's actually kind of baffling. You guys should stop running into electric fences. Just saying. I don't think that's healthy for you guys in chat. Since when do we even have an electric fence? Again, I don't think the budget went into this. Spent all the budget in in the background. I'm just kidding. I made those myself. I think they're pretty. We're closing in at an hour 55, so I'll probably hold the stream again once it reaches 2 hours or so. Or once I'm done. I'm gonna wait until I've done the ceiling. Like the rough shape of it. I'm not gonna finish that today because it's a lot of ladders. Not a lot of ladders, a lot of staircases. Or maybe I will. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll have the right materials to do that. So many cows. Am I weird for finding cows cute? Like, have you guys ever just looked at a cow and thought it was cute? Have you guys like? There's these particular cows called Highland cows. They're really, really, really cute. They're like fluffy and I don't know. I really like them personally. Am I weird for that? Does anyone else find cows cute? Are we talking anthro cow? I'm talking normal cows right now. Like, if you just go look up fluffy cow on Google, they're adorable. They're actually so precious. I pet baby cows once. Oh, I'm so jealous of you. That's so cool. Okay, let's add this here. Okay. I made a mistake here. The shape of that roofing tile there is not correct. I'm gonna get down and check that real quick, and then I'm gonna also go sleep because it's nearly nighttime. Yeah, I gotta make that 1 slab higher so it matches with the staircase. tile? Slab. What? I don't know why I say tile. It's just, it's a habit. Okay. I'm gonna make a couple more of these. Not 37 buttons this time. I don't want to make any more buttons. I already accidentally made 37 buttons. Make it even? No. You know, maybe maybe I will. 37? What about 21? Is that a better number for you? Grr. Shut, guys. We have a rabid animal in the chat. It's gonna bite you if you're not careful. You do not have rabies. Oh, got it. That's my bad. Oh, sh You haven't. You haven't drank water since yesterday? Okay, You need to go drink some water. I am now? Okay, good. Good, very good. That's nice. Do you guys, what do you guys have with not drinking water? It's actually a little concerning. Oh, right. Yeah, you guys' water tastes like metal. I forgot. Has there really not been anything like that solves that issue other than just like replumbing everything? Like, has anybody like made a water filter that, you know, makes water taste less like metal? You don't have a filter. Oh, that makes sense then. If you don't have one, then yeah, I would imagine it tastes just raw. See, I can't really say because I just, our water doesn't taste like pennies. Now, again, that's not me trying to be offensive. It's just like I just don't know what that's like. I can imagine it's not nice because I have had water out of like rusty metal cups. It is not good, obviously. Season my clothes with sulfuric acid. What? Why sulfuric acid? Maybe consider borax. Or just donate coins. Don't donate coins in general, please. I know I can't tell you what to do, but just consider consider the following. Don't eat coins. You know, I finished the ceiling apparently. That's cool. I'm gonna go get a couple more trees. I'm gonna get my daily iron intake. I don't know, eat cereal maybe? Yeah. Maybe then see you, Pasta. Hope the event goes alright. Which does remind me, I do have to stop stream soon, so and thank you for tuning in. Take care. I guess I'll have to mine these. These things spawn when you're the least in the mood for them. But I'm not in a bad mood, so I'll I'll do what I can. I'm probably not gonna get all of it. There might still be yeah, a couple logs left. I'll notice once it starts decomposing. That's squishy enough. Does anyone else here eat like? Do any of you enjoy soggy cereal? Like I don't know. Me personally, it kind of hurts to eat properly crunchy cereal sometimes. I haven't had cereal in a long time though. Oh, I never really liked it. I never really enjoyed cereal when it's like crunchy. It hurts, and it feels like the milk just doesn't taste all that much. You stop dipping your food in sulfuric acid. I dip my cereal in sulfuric acid. You say in the chat. That's not healthy for you. How often do you brush your teeth? Um, every morning after I eat breakfast and after I eat lunch. I usually don't have dinner. Then before going to bed. So that's what morning, breakfast, lunch. That's 4 times every day, I believe. I mean, crunchy cereal is really good. I mean, I love Captain Crunch. Again, haven't had it in a long time, but I do remember it was one of my favorites. But um, usually if I have like cornflakes or something, I tend to like leave them just a little bit because if they're too crunchy, they kind of hurt. But that might just be a me thing. 4? Yeah, 4. I brush my teeth like roughly 4 times every day. Is that too little? Should I do that more? In my defense, I don't eat dinner usually. I either have lunch or dinner. I mean, I ate breakfast at like 12 today, and I have not had lunch today, actually. I should probably go get some food. I've only eaten one meal today, and I'm somehow not hungry. But I do have to eat something. Like, 4's a little too much? Yeah, you're probably right, actually. But I just don't. I try to avoid my mouth smelling lunch past midday. I'm. Look, I don't know, okay? I. Usually it's like. I'll eat morning food and then I'll have whatever I have, like, between the afternoon and then night. Lunch at 8? I mean, it's lunch food. You know, it's rice and, like, a protein. But I'll have it at this hour because I haven't eaten anything. I had breakfast at 12. So, I usually I would not eat at this hour, but I also don't wanna I don't wanna die. So I'll go get my nutrients basically. Closing in at 2 hours 10, so I'll be done with this and do the inner ceiling, and then we'll call it a day. I'm gonna make some slabs. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna bring the crafting table for now at least. I feel like I might need it. Did I? Yeah, I did pick it up. Now we're closing at 2 hours 6. Hopefully we'll be done before 2:10 so that we can stop stream and it won't take me 3 years to upload to YouTube. So it does take a good while because I have to prep the video for export on Twitch, then download it, then I don't take that long doing the I thought this is indoors. I don't take that long doing the description for the video, but then uploading it is like it takes a while. For whatever reason, our upload speeds are capped at like 10, which is dumb, but I have no choice. I just gotta deal with it. Do I need more? I need more wood, don't I? I don't have any more logs. And oh man. I have to go plant more. I forgot. But not too many, because we're almost done. This is a shockingly productive day. Not really eventful. I was just building the whole time, but the house is done. I'll temporarily light it up with torches, because I do want to put lanterns in it. For that, I'll probably use my shaders because it helps me get the ambient lighting a lot better. House tastes better than leaf litter. What? Do you eat houses? How tall are you? Yes, yes. Okay. Thank you for elaborating. About 2 centimeters tall. Oh, okay. I see. So a thermite. I think it's termites who what was it? Who eat wood. Not a thermite. Then what are you? Eat your setup? Huh? No, I like my setup. I don't want to eat it. Oh! Oh, is that how you say it? Oh! Term... Is that... How do you pronounce that? Termite? Termite? Did I... Oh, did I confuse it with the... With the flammable thing? Yeah, thermite's the powder. Okay. So, how do you say that? Termite? Okay, termite. Got it. Thank you. Sorry, I don't speak English as a main language. I don't know all the words. Still learning, shockingly. Thank you. Also, I'm gonna replace the floors, at least out here, with slabs. Latina speaker? Yeah, indeed. I'm gonna replace these floors for slabs because they're just not visible. I can save up on resources by doing that, and I don't have to wait for the trees to grow. Mm -mm 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 -mm. The whole porch? I mean, this is the whole porch, to be fair. I'm gonna put stairs over here to just decorate it. So here I would love to have like a vertical slab, but I guess this will do. Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. Under the fences? Maybe not, because then I would have no supports for it, I think. Wait, no, I would, technically. But it looks dark down there. Like, I could put it under the fences, but... No, I think I like the stairs a bit more. Yeah, that's... It's kind of cool looking. And it matches with the rest of the house, because all the... You know... It has a little flair to it. Loud car outside. Probably on the highway. Oh, it's a truck. Hmm. I do feel that, like, the edges of this are, like, a bit uninteresting. Oh, wait, I remember what I do. Okay, for that I do need to go get some wood. Usually I would put a bit of, like, on the corners, I would put some stairs just for a bit of flair, so it looks interesting. I nearly fell here. Is that deep? No, it's not. Okay. Working house, make it has to be raised and then practically hollow underneath. Is that so? Is this how you guys do that? Sorry, I might remember something about that. I don't know much about American housing. Yeah, crawl space, right. That's where you find all the electrical stuff, like the water pipes and such. Wait, so how do those houses survive hurricanes? And, like, whatever hits them? If they're... Are the supports that strong? Oh, okay, got you. I'll probably have to look that up. I actually have no idea. stream is getting a bit longer than ideal, but that's fine. We're making progress, and that's all that matters. And we've got water, we're hydrated, we're having a good time. Albeit not that interesting. You know, I should consider getting like a playlist. Something with no copyright so that I can play, while I'm doing the game. That way it's not just, silence whenever I'm not doing anything. Or if you guys like the Minecraft noises. You guys like the 5 people currently watching. If you'll prefer the Minecraft noises, then I could probably just keep them. Okay, so... okay, no, I can't put that there. I'm most likely gonna use the... Oh, I should put torches here. Do I have any torches? I do. Just so no mobs actually spawn. For now, because I do want to get lanterns in here, because they're kind of pretty. Same up here. Oh, you're 1,000 kilometers? Wow. Don't dox yourself now, but that's cool. I remember this chat is public, and I believe it is gonna be up for like 7 days until the VOD gets deleted. Yeah, I'm aware. The Americas have 2 coasts. Yeah, but still, if somebody was a bad actor and they wanted to find you somewhere, they could still use that information against you. I'm just saying, just keep yourself safe. Friendly PSA, don't share your personal information online. Even to your friends, unless they're really good friends. Exclude your number or your name. Just whatever can be used to identify you. Alright then. Thank you for tuning in, fish. Take care, have fun. Goodbye. And then there was 4. 600 miles longer than Spain to Rome? Oh, Madrid to Rome. Okay. Well, still, here's the issue. You said you're six. So you said you were 600 miles from the coast. The issue with that is that you marked a particular line from the coast instead of just, you know. So you're technically at that line from either coast. So it's instead of, Look, I'm not trying to say that. I mean, I just want to make sure you're safe. All I'm saying is, it could still be bad information to have in public. Not very straight in both ways. Fair. But, just saying. I'll quit lecturing you now. Okay, I need just a few left. Not a lot. we're almost done. The stream is definitely it has run for a lot longer than I usually would let it, but again, really productive. We finished basically everything. And oh man, so unsatisfying. Anyway, yay! Now I would just have to patch this up and put in the planks. Here's hoping I don't need any more access to the outside world. Pretty cool. Now I would just need to get lanterns to illuminate everything. Ooh, and the stairs at the hang on. I forgot something. Right, I forgot that the crafting table's inside. I did forget a thing. Hang on. I need more of these. Maybe I should, thinking of maybe I should just make the floors out of slabs. Again, for the sake of resources and whatnot. It really isn't something that should bother me, but I do have 20 slabs in my inventory still, so gotta figure out something to do with them. Ooh, it's nighttime. It's nighttime. Nighttime. I don't want mobs to spawn. I really should illuminate this here. You know? There you are. Oh, the rain's gone. Oh yeah, and the saplings that I left behind. I don't know, I'm just thinking. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's. Hang on, was this? It's 9 by 7. No, 9 by 17. So that's a lot more than 20 slabs. Put that there, not there. Okay. Nope, I don't want the apples. Right, I was making more stairs. That's what I was doing. I finished making all these. Most likely gonna have leftover things, but I'm okay with that. I don't think the stream's buffered a single time this entire stream. That's actually really good. At least I haven't seen that it has. But even then, it's much better than the first stream I've made, where the delay by the end of it was 20 minutes. It was completely unwatchable. You actually get to interact with, like, the audience, and I don't know, I feel like it's just fun to actually be able to communicate. Now I'm thinking, I'm also wasting a lot of resources putting those blocks where you can't see them. Meh, should be okay. If it bothers me too much, I'll just remove them later. But it does also make it seem like there's an entire frame of oak around it. There almost is, but again, I could probably remove the ones that are just not visible. Screen for 20 minutes so you can know if it's delayed. Maybe I will. But I also don't want to break everybody's like eardrums. Now I'm thinking maybe I'll change how I like shaped the stairs here. Maybe I'll just move them to the front instead of having them back here. Hang on. Let's do that real quick, so that doesn't take me too long. I know I said I would finish stream, but I wanna do this before, Scream in lowercase? Ah! corners. Hmm. You know what? You make a good point. In that case, I'll just add a lining of stairs all around it then. Because then I can... hang on. Where's the... If I do it like that, then I can... Hang on. Oh, did my axe break? It did. Yeah, if I do this, then I can, have it like that. Actually, I quite like that. I might just do that. That seems really cool. Yeah, because it would look a bit messy if I just did, like... Oh, I put those wrong. It would look really messy if I just did that and then left that empty. I mean, good texturing, but, really uneven. So, yeah, I appreciate it. Brought that to my attention, and I'm gonna put your advice to good use. I should make another axe. I'm gonna make another axe. Better to do this now while I remember than forget on Wednesday. Yeah, and for anyone who hasn't heard, I did finally decide I'm gonna have like a formal schedule. Streams are gonna run every other day of the week, so Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, roughly. Or at least I'll try. Maybe I might announce it like somewhere on socials if I'm not gonna stream. But then again, I currently don't have that kind of audience, unless no real reason to actually, you know, make the stream announcements like that. I mean, hopefully one day I'll have the right stuff to do that. Okay, I'm realizing I'm gonna have to break two of these glass windows. This middle one to make like a back exit, and then maybe this one just to make a staircase here. I'm sorry. I have extra ones if I change my mind. I don't have silk touch, so I mean I'm currently on a beach, so like if I gotta re-obtain them, then that's fine. It's not gonna take me 3 years. Mm, we're almost done, I promise. This might be pushing it to the hour and a half. 2 hours and a half, I mean. Yeah. Currently at an 2 hours 26 minutes. I gotta get this done quickly. Ish. I'll take my time. I did say I was gonna try and do a max of 230 at most. But I'm honestly kinda having fun. Hour and 2 halves? I mean, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, I'm aware, don't worry. I'm not that bad at math. 2 hour that's 2 hours indeed. Hour and 2 halves. Thankfully I did make it through high school, so I'm not that cooked, like the youngers would say. Did I not have 3 doors? And where did I put the other doors? Oh, here they are. Nice. Okay. Floors craft in 3 seconds. Oh, no. 3... Oh, in pairs of 3s, yeah. I was trying to properly understand that sentence. I'm aware. The attic. I mean, you can make a door in 3 seconds, to be fair. You know? Less than. I have too many slabs. I don't... I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that this stream. I am gonna pull up the walls and make them slabs, because they really don't have a reason to be full blocks. What was it gonna make? Stairs, right? Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it for today. Finally, because I've stretched the stream out a lot. I know I have slabs. I keep crafting them on accident because I just mined a bunch more. But hey, we're no longer homeless now. So I think today we made some good progress. Next stream I am going to replace the floors and take out the all the extra logs that I put beneath those stairs because I really don't need them there. I'm gonna finish mining those trees, and after that we'll be ready to do some progress. Get some diamonds and get stuff. So thank you to everybody who showed up, even though they're not here right now, and thank you to everybody who's currently here for keeping me company. Next stream should be on Wednesday, hopefully if I am not too busy. And yeah, take care everyone. I'll see myself out and leave you guys with some music. Goodbye.